Artificial Intel Pros and Cons, a career guide navigated by Brian Ross and ChatGPT. 25 to 4010 archivists, curators, and museum technicians. AI. Statement: AI can support archivists, curators, and museum technicians by helping organize collections, create catalog records, summarize documents, tag images, transcribe materials, and improve access to historical or cultural information. AI may assist with digital archives, museum databases, exhibit planning, metadata creation, image recognition, preservation tracking, research requests, and collection inventory. AI does not replace professional judgment, historical context, cultural sensitivity, ethical responsibility, preservation standards, or careful handling of original materials. This career group may become more technology-supported as museums, archives, libraries, and cultural institutions use more digital collections, scanning tools, databases, and AI-assisted research systems. Pros: archivists, curators, and museum technicians help preserve history, art, culture, records, artifacts, documents, and public knowledge. This career group can offer meaningful work in museums, libraries, universities, historical societies, government agencies, cultural organizations, archives, and private collections. The work builds transferable skills in research, organization, cataloging, public service, preservation, exhibit support, writing, and digital records management. Experience can lead to advancement in archives management, museum curation, collections management, digital preservation, education programs, records management, historical research, or cultural heritage leadership. Cons: the work can require advanced education, specialized training, and strong attention to detail. Jobs may be competitive, grant-funded, part-time, or dependent on public budgets, donations, universities, or cultural institutions. Workers may spend long hours cataloging, digitizing, storing, labeling, preserving, researching, or documenting materials. The role requires careful ethical judgment because collections may involve privacy, ownership, cultural sensitivity, fragile materials, or restricted access. Bottom line: archivists, curators, and museum technicians are a strong fit for people who are organized, patient, research-minded, and interested in history, art, culture, records, or preservation. This is a strong career group for someone who wants meaningful information and collection work with long-term cultural, educational, and public service value. Archivists, curators, and museum technicians. 25 to 4010. Career guide: strong workers in this group usually develop through education in history, museum studies, library science, archival studies, art history, public history, anthropology, or digital preservation. Successful candidates are careful, ethical, organized, detail-oriented, and able to help preserve materials while making them useful to the public or researchers. Experience in museums, libraries, archives, historical research, collection handling, digitization, records management, writing, cataloging, or customer service can be helpful. SOC description: archivists, curators, and museum technicians preserve, organize, catalog, interpret, display, and care for historical records, artifacts, artworks, documents, specimens, and cultural materials. They may work with physical collections, digital archives, exhibits, research requests, and public education programs. Common duties: organize, catalog, preserve, or display records, artifacts, artworks, specimens, or historical materials. Create catalog records, labels, metadata, descriptions, and collection notes. Assist with exhibits, research, public programs, or educational materials. Handle, store, clean, photograph, or digitize collection items. Evaluate materials for historical, artistic, cultural, legal, or educational value. Help researchers, visitors, students, staff, or the public access collection information. Maintain collection databases, inventories, storage areas, and preservation records. Follow museum, archival, privacy, safety, and ethical standards. Prepare reports, presentations, exhibit materials, or collection documentation. Work with donors, agencies, curators, archivists, educators, or collection owners. Core skills: collection care, cataloging, research, organization, metadata, digital preservation, exhibit support, records management, public service writing, attention to detail, ethical judgment. Qualifications: qualifications vary by role and institution. Archivist and curator roles often require a master's degree in library science, archival studies, museum studies, history, art history, public history, anthropology, or a related field. Museum technician roles may require a bachelor's degree, collection experience, museum training, or specialized technical skills. Employers may prefer experience with archives, museums, libraries, cataloging systems, collection databases, preservation practices, digitization, exhibit preparation, or historical research. Volunteer work, internships, field schools, research projects, and collection handling experience can improve opportunities. Characteristic traits: collection care, cataloging, research, organization, metadata, digital preservation, exhibit support, records management, public service writing, attention to detail, ethical judgment. Resume template: your name, city, state, phone number, email address. Professional summary: organized and research-focused candidate with interest in archives, museums, collections, preservation, digital records, and public access to historical or cultural materials. Skilled in cataloging, documentation, collection support, research assistance, database use, and careful handling of records and artifacts. Core skills: archival support, museum support, metadata creation, historical research, exhibit assistance, database use, public research assistance, writing and documentation. Work experience: job title, company name, city, state, dates, organized records, files, collections, exhibits, materials, or information systems. Prepared labels, descriptions, logs, reports, spreadsheets, or catalog notes. Assisted customers, visitors, researchers, staff, students, or the public with information requests. Handled materials carefully and followed procedures for storage, privacy, safety, or preservation. Used computer systems, databases, scanners, inventory tools, or digital collection systems. Communicated professionally with co-workers, supervisors, clients, visitors, or researchers. Education: school name, degree in library science, museum studies, archival studies, history, art history, public history, anthropology, or related field. Year training / certifications: archival studies, museum studies, records management, digitization, metadata, preservation, collections care, database management, exhibit preparation, or research methods. Training: additional experience, library work, museum work, archives, historical research, records management, art handling, scanning, writing, customer service, education, or volunteer. History projects may be listed here. Cover letter template: dear hiring manager, I am applying for the archivists, curators, and museum technicians position. I am interested in this career area because it combines history, culture, preservation, collections, research, and public access to important information. I bring organization, attention to detail, research ability, and respect for ethical handling of records, artifacts, and cultural materials. I understand that collection work requires careful documentation, preservation awareness, public service, and respect for sensitive or fragile materials. I am prepared to support cataloging, digitization, collection care, exhibit assistance, research support, and records organization. I would appreciate the opportunity to contribute to your institution with professionalism, patience, and a strong commitment to preservation and access. Thank you for your time and consideration. Sincerely. Elevator pitch: I am interested in archivist, curator, and museum technician roles because I like preserving history, organizing collections, and helping people access meaningful records and artifacts. I am detail-oriented, patient, and careful with materials and information. I would bring strong research habits, ethical judgment, and organization to archival, museum, or collection work.